Welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. I am Bishop Darrell Watkins, the senior minister of the Sunshine Cathedral, and with me today are Bishop Robert Griffin, my husband, Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell, and Reverend Kevin Tesdall. We are the Queer God Squad. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about us.
Queer God Squad was created by Hotspots Happening Out to support our mission to explore the value of faith in the LGBTQ community. There is no streaming TV show like this in the entire world.
In 2026, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of Hotspots magazine, with Queer News Tonight sharing over 11,000 stories and 11 million views so far.
We are the largest nonprofit LGBTQ media organization in America, and we encourage you to support our mission to inform, entertain, and educate our community and allies.
This is the Sunshine Cathedral perspective. Judge believes her religious views should exempt her from judicial impartiality. In the LGBTQ Nation article, Texas judge asks federal court to end marriage equality nationwide. Reporter Alex Bollinger details new legal challenges led by Waco Justice of the Peace Dianne Hensley. Filed in December 2025, the federal lawsuit seeks to overturn Obergefell versus Hodges, the 2015 Supreme Court ruling that legalized same-sex marriages across the United States. Key arguments and legal strategy, Hensley, represented by prominent conservative attorney Jonathan Mitchell, argues that Obergefell decision is unconstitutional because, and I'm quoting, it subordinated state law to the policy preferences of unelected judges, end quote. Mitchell contends that the U.S. Constitution contains no language suggesting that same-sex marriage is a fundamental right. The lawsuit specifically asks the court to prevent the State Commission on Judicial Conduct from disciplining judges who refuse to perform same-sex ceremonies. Now, for years, Hensley has performed opposite-sex weddings while refusing same-sex couples, citing her Christian beliefs. This led to a 2019 warning from the Texas Commission on Judicial Conduct for violating impartiality rules. Although the Texas Supreme Court recently amended state judicial canons in October 2025 to allow religious opt-outs, the commission maintains that judges cannot selectively perform ceremonies for some couples but not others. The suit follows a recent November 2025 decision by the U.S. Supreme Court to decline a similar appeal from former Kentucky clerk Kim Davis. Despite that setback for anti-equality advocates, Hensley's team is explicitly targeting the national right to marry, aiming to return marriage policy entirely to individual states. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. The conversation, it seems to me, is always the same. You have a fundamental right that I don't believe that you should have. I have decided that you are not worthy of being a human being. And I'm sorry, that's what, to me, it boils down to. Okay. You have somebody telling me that who I love is not real. I've had people over the 38 years that I've been with my husband saying, oh, well, you're not real. All right, we've raised families. We've got children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and I know those same people who have had 4 or 5 liaisons. That aforementioned Kim woman is in her 4th marriage. So please, don't tell me that it's on a moral basis that you're doing things. You're doing it because, for some reason, I scare you.
Right.
And I don't fully understand why what I do in the privacy of my home scares you. The gay agenda is really simple. When I finish here, I'm going to go shopping because my husband gave me a grocery list. I mean, that's how fearsome we are. That's what we're doing to our society. We're putting money into it. Let me behave. What these people want to do is to silence me, and I'm not going to let that happen.
See there. Let me tell you what marriage equality is. It's equality.
Equality.
That's the thing. If you can do it, I can do it. And if you can do it and I can't do it, that's discrimination and it needs to be fixed. That's all it is. That marriage equality is equality. And certain people have a problem with equality. They don't want, and when the things start to get a little more equal, a little more equitable, a little more, then they're like, oh, they're getting special rights.
Yeah.
You know, they're, the DEI is bad. Oh, it's all woke. Oh, no, there's, straight white guys can't even get a break anymore. Oh my God, they've been saying that since Reconstruction. And it's not true. It's just not true. People who think that they are advantaged by inequalities don't like equality.
Right.
Because that's going to eat into their privilege or their perceived privilege. And I remember the first time I got it, I think I was in high school, maybe early college, and this was in the old days where you could just get gas and then, worry about paying. And I got gas, I pulled up, I did the thing, the lady next to me did the exact same thing. She was African American. She had to go in and prepay.
Interesting.
And that was in 1982, 83. I can't see that we've evolved too much more in the following years. People are afraid of equality because equality means I don't have the extra boost. And that's what it boils down to. So yes, if you're in the marriage business, you got to marry everybody who can legally be married, and that's just the way it is. If I'm a Buddhist and I'm a vegetarian because I'm a Buddhist, but I work in the supermarket, I can't decide I'm not going to sell you beef or pork or chicken because that might have been my grandmother in another life, and I'm just not going to do it. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. If I'm a Muslim working in the supermarket, I can't refuse to sell you pork because it's nasty, evil, and I won't even touch it. Nowhere else you could say my religion. No, my religion says when I go home, I don't have to eat pork. It doesn't say I mustn't sell you pork. And so, you don't like gay marriage, teach every child, every grandchild, all your friends, tell everyone you can about how bad it is and don't do it. But when it comes time to go to work and you are a civil servant, you work for all the people, even the ones that you think are beyond God's care.
And she's doing this because of her Christian beliefs.
See there?
Yeah. I don't want to be her kind of Christian.
Yeah.
I just really do not.
Yeah. And if this is a thing that they're really trying to reshuffle and to readdress and to get overturned, if you don't want to be in a gay marriage, don't marry anybody who's gay.
Exactly.
It's just that simple. But this is about marriage equality. This is about people who are also entitled to the same benefits and rights that you are and the same protections that you are. So just do your job.
She took an oath.
She
took an oath.
Took an oath.
Took an oath. That's it.
Amen.
And thou shalt not bear false witness. So keep your oath. And that's today with the Queer God Squad.
Before we go, I want to invite you to check out our performing arts series in January 2026.
In January, we will enjoy the antics of actor, singer, comic, drag artist Varla Jean on January 24th.
Then on January 30th, Miss Richfield 1981 will bring her offbeat brand of hilarity to South Florida.
And finally, in January, on January the 31st, the beautiful voice and charming style of Ann Steele is back. Lesbians love her, gay men adore her, and all music lovers recognize her as an engaging musical performer. Information about these performances and other performers as well for ticketed shows can be found at sunshinecathedral.org/arts.
And remember the Cathedral Pub. The Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts offers the Cathedral Pub experience. The Cathedral Pub offers performance attendees an inviting space to gather and connect with friends prior to the show, or a place to be while waiting for the doors to open. Guests enjoy live music, beverages, and appetizers in a comfortable meet-and-greet environment while they await the start of their performance. On show nights, the Cathedral Pub opens an hour before each performance and closes 15 minutes before it starts. Entry to the Cathedral Pub, hear me, entry to the Cathedral Pub requires a separate purchase from your seat ticket, and the link can be found on the seat selection page. Take your chance if you want to that there will be space to get it at the door, but usually it sells out ahead of time. It's limited to 30. So get it online and then you're guaranteed.
Thank you for joining the Queer God Squad today. We are here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ community is talking about. Please like and share this and other episodes of the Queer God Squad.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. Remember that we are all in this together. And also remember, you are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad.